We are back, and we are having fun here in Las Vegas, and the fellas from Nebraska are looking fresh. How about Henry Lutovsky, Dylan Raiola, DeShon Singelton, and Marquise Buford? Yes, all in a row, standing end to end. Gentlemen, there's been a lot of wonderful outfits on set, but I think in terms of like the full complement, I'm going to give it to you guys. You guys are the best dressed day one.
Thank you.
Overall.
Thank you.
I heard you guys had a good meal last night.
Maybe. Carbone?
Oh, a great meal.
A lot of food.
That's like a Vegas staple.
It is.
Yeah.
Thanks to Coach Rule. He took us out. Had a great night.
He's a good coach. We're going to talk about him in a minute. I want to just ask you real quick. You're from Crawfordsville, Iowa?
Yes.
Population 280?
Yep, just about.
First time in Vegas?
Yeah, first time.
A little different than home?
Yeah, it's weird. Definitely is. It's a lot.
Yeah. What has this experience been like so far for you guys?
It's been crazy. Just the day has been so fast-paced, just bouncing from place to place. But, we've had a great team of people out here leading us along, making sure we're at all our spots.
What's the weirdest question you've been asked, Dylan, so far today?
The weirdest question has definitely been, are you going to cut your hair? And
The answer is
no.
no. Why would you?
I love my hair. My mom loves my hair, and I definitely am not getting rid of it.
As I think that's a good answer, and I don't know why would anyone want to cut your hair? I think it's fantastic. DeShon, I think about last season, and I know that in many ways there was a lot of success because you guys finally break through, you get to a bowl game, you beat BC. I know that was a great moment, but I know that you also feel like you left something out there. Mm-hmm. So for you, and the opportunity and decision to come back for another year and take that next step, what went into that decision in the offseason?
Just talking with my family, talking to Coach Rule, and he knew I wanted to come back and make a name for myself, and I wanted to be a part of the winning culture, and I wanted to win beside him, and that made the decision a whole lot easier because I knew he was someone I trusted to come back with my future.
And it sounds like you guys had a meaningful breakfast where you shared with him that you were coming back. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, we went in the early bird. We got a little private spot, and I texted him. He was like, okay, just meet me there, and I shared my thoughts with him.
Well, I think the other bonus is that you get another year with your younger brother DJ as a receiver.
Yes.
He had it wasn't a spring game, it was the Husker games, but was he the MVP?
Yes, he had 2 touchdowns, and I tell you, I couldn't tell him nothing for a month straight. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Dylan, talk to me about your progression. They say that players make the biggest leap from year 1 to year 2. Let's start with what you learned last season, running a big-time program and coming in with so much expectation.
Right. I think the main thing is just you can't win games in 3 quarters. It's going to be a fourth-quarter war every single game. And even if you're up in 3 quarters, you have to be ready to go in the fourth quarter. And I think our guys understand that. In the last 5 minutes, the last 4 minutes of the game, you're either trying to put a team away or you're either trying to come back. So for guys to understand that and really buy into that, it's pretty cool to see guys are ready to go.
To have a full offseason with Dane Holgorsen and this offense, what has that meant? How has your relationship evolved? What's been the thing that you've been able to learn from him?
Yeah, Dane is awesome. He's a great person. He's easy to talk to. And I think the best thing about him is he cares about his players. He cares about what guys mean to him and putting the offense in the best position to be successful. And I think he's done a great job of that all offseason. Our O-lines, they're doing great. They're fighting. They're scratching and clawing. Our receivers are running very hard. Our running backs are blocking dudes. They're running the ball very hard. And our tight ends are just doing everything we ask them to do. So it's a full team effort. It's not just one person, but everybody's working and fighting hard together.
It does all start up front. We do know that. So, Henry, from your perspective as now the leader of this group, what have you seen from, you lose some talent, but you have some guys back. What have you seen from this offensive unit in the offseason, and what are you expecting for this year?
Yeah, I'm expecting us to be a very good offensive line. I mean, we know the sky's the limit for our group. It really just comes down to how consistent can we be, play in, play out. How many plays can we have all 5 guys on the same page? It's never going to work if we have one guy off. So we're just fighting to become the most consistent unit in college football.
What have you seen from your quarterback as he's taken the next step?
I mean, Dylan's great. He kind of has a offensive line mind, so to speak. His dad played center, so he really does a great job of understanding, what makes our job easier and what makes it harder. And, he fights every single day trying to make our lives easier.
What makes your life easier?
Just having a quarterback like him.
Good answer. Good answer. DeShon, John Butler, the elevated to defensive coordinator, a guy you know very well. What can we expect from the Black Shirts and this defense coming into 2025?
You're just going to expect a lot of guys that want to go out there and play some football, some black shirt football. Knowing Coach Butler, I know we're going to go out there and be aggressive and make a lot of plays.
I know, it was Coach Rule that said you're going to be shot out of a cannon this year, and he's really excited about the way that you are going to play and the positions that you are going to be in. What specifically are you looking forward to being able to showcase in what will be your final year?
Ball production. That's it, ball production.
You wear number 8, which is one of 10 single-digit numbers awarded by Team Vote, which recognizes Nebraska's toughest players. What does that mean to you?
It's an honor to wear a single digit because you don't just pick the number. My teammates vote for me. So knowing that my teammates see my work every day and see me every day, it's just an honor and a privilege to wear that number. And, with my teammates there back to support me, I know I had a back every step of the way. And I just want to represent that number well.
Dylan, I want to ask you about the defense. As you go up against them in practice and you have a really good perspective on how this group is progressing, what stood out to you?
It's not fun to go against them.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, it's very good. I'm very happy that it's that way. They run, they play very hard, they complement each other tremendously. That the back ends, 5 guys that have been playing together for 2+ years, and I think nothing's more valuable than experience. And with DeShon and Marquise leading them in the back end, the sky's the limit. And they play so hard for each other, which makes it even better. They got guys that are willing to go blitz and not make the sack, but he's going to affect it so the other guy can make a play. That's just the type of defense they are, and that's what type of guys they are.
One of the big storylines around your guys' team this year, and we talked to Matt Rule about it when he was on set, is the jump that his teams previously, Baylor and Temple, made in year 3 under the helm. And he said, look, at first you're trying to coach it, and then you're trying to encourage it, and then by year 3, it's up to the guys. They're either going to do it or they're not. And so I'm just curious, from your perspective, do you feel like there's something different coming into this year that you guys really are about to turn that corner?
Yeah, it's he's followed the same blueprint at Temple and Baylor and here. And at Temple and Baylor, they've always had success in year 3. And now it's not guaranteed for us. Like, we've still got to go out there and we've still got to put in the work and we've still got to win those games. But we have a lot of confidence in knowing that we followed that blueprint to a T, and that there's no reason we shouldn't be successful this year.
Another thing that he talked about that I loved was that vulnerability is one of the most important traits for leadership. And he said that he shares with you guys some of the failures that he has, and it's important for him to be able to talk to you about that. So I guess just for both of you, what have you learned from the way that he has led this team from on a personal basis?
Yeah, Coach Rule cares about his players as much as he does on the field, more off the field. And I think when you have a coach that does that, when he's pouring into his guys in team meetings and on the practice field, it's something that you can't miss. And he wants to see everyone succeed, and he loves his players. And like DeShon, I got a close relationship with him. Just glad you coming back and share some experience with Coach Rule.
Just to reiterate what Dylan was saying. He really cares for his players, and knowing that you have a coach that really cares for you off the field, it makes you want to go out there and play your heart out for him. And I've been knowing Coach Rule for finna go on 3 years now, and he's done so much for me that I can't repay him back. So I'm just thankful for him, and knowing that he trusts me out there on the field, it just means a lot.
Well, knowing him, I think the only way that he would ever want for you to repay him back is go out and play the way that he knows that you are going to play. Can you give us an example of just something small that he does? Because I think there are so many moments in a locker room or with the team that people on the outside don't see and don't understand. So is there anything that comes to mind?
I think, like you said, his vulnerability and his ability to just be open to us and express what he struggles with or really what he's feeling. I think that's a true testament of he really loves his players and he cares about them. And so for him to open up and kind of share things that probably shouldn't leave our team meeting room, our team grows fast. And when your head coach and your leader of your program's doing that, everybody else will follow.
It starts at the top. There's no question about it. He also said that he had a memorable golf outing with you this offseason. He said he's not very good at golf. Can you confirm that?
He ain't that good at golf.
He said you're much better.
Yeah.
But he said it was just fun to be able to spend 4 hours with you and to be able to talk. And I think it's meaningful for a player and a coach in this day and age to be able to spend that time together. Did I hear that you put together a camp this offseason?
I did, yes. I just wrapped it up on Saturday.
How did it go?
It was tremendous. The Lincoln, Nebraska is super special. And I think we had about 1,300 kids in 2 sessions. And not only just my camp, but a bunch of my teammates came out to support me. And I think that was the coolest part about it all, was knowing that, yeah, I can put a camp on for myself. I can do that. But to have my teammates support, that meant more to me than it could have, ever imagined. So I'm grateful for them, and they're a great group of guys I hang out with all the time.
It is all about showing up, and it sure probably doesn't seem that long ago that all 3 of you were going to those camps as kids, and now you're here living the dream. I know that we got to let you go in just a little bit, but I got to ask you about Thursday, Week 1 at Arrowhead Stadium. I know you got a personal connection, and I'm sure Patrick Mahomes is going to be excited to have you guys playing in that stadium. But you made the point when we were talking off set of think about what it's going to be like to have the Nebraska fan base take over Arrowhead.
Yeah, no doubt. I was in attendance for the AFC Championship game, and that place was crazy. And I mean, I can only imagine what it's going to be like with our fans in there.
Have you thought about that moment when you're running out onto that grass?
No. Yes, I have. I can feel it. I can see the energy. I don't know. It's going to be fun.
It is going to be fun. And Cincinnati is going to be a great game. And Thursday night, all eyes are going to be on you guys.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What do people need to know about Nebraska in 2025, DeShon?
What people need to know is get ready to get up out y'all seats because we coming.
That's a good answer. Anything you would add to that, Dylan?
No, you're just going to get a group of guys that play hard for each other, fight for each other, and play football the right way it's supposed to be played. Mm-hmm.
Well, we can't wait to watch you. Enjoy your Vegas experience, a little bit different than hometown, and safe travels home. And enjoy the rest of the day. We're looking forward to watching some Nebraska football this season.
Thank you. Go Big Red.
All right.